This video is going to just go through the process of putting data into your graphics calculator and then doing some graphs to find the line of best fit. So we'll start with selecting the Stat button on our graphics calculator, going to Edit. Now if you do have information in your list there, if you go up to the top and you can see it's highlighted at the top there, if you go there and press Clear and Enter, that will delete everything that's in that particular list, and do the same thing over here, Enter. Now if you do have information in your tables, you can go across and use some of these other lists which I've done over here. So as an example earlier, I've put some data into the calculator, and that's what your first step of your process will be. The next step is to actually graph this. So we go and just check that we don't have any functions in our Y over here. So if we do, we can either deselect by going to the equals button and going Enter, or we can just go and clear the whole function there. Next step is to go to your stat plot and go to the first one. We want to make sure that gets put on. We want to go down to the scatter graph there, and then we want to select the two lists that we do have. Now if I want to change that list, I would simply go second function number 1, change to number 1, but since our particular lists are in list 5 and 6, I'll go second function 5, and then you can also select the type of dot that you want. I'll just keep that as the default one there. The next step is to go to Zoom, and we scroll down to Zoom Stat Fit. What this will do is actually set your graph to fit that data quite nicely. So there's my data that I've plotted, and you can see quite clearly that's an exponential type function. So the next step will be to try and work out what our model is. So we select our Stat button, go across to Calc, and then we'll scroll down to our exponential model. So all the way down to 0. So select that there. Now yours might look slightly different to mine, but essentially the same process. You'll just go list 5, list 6. I'm also going to store that, and now you'll also put a comma here, and then you'll press your vars, go across to Y vars, go to functions, select number 1, and then we can go and press calculate. It will actually work out what my particular formula is, and also tell me what my correlation coefficient is. So 1 being being excellent, in fact. Alright, so most of the time you'll get close to 1. If I graph that, that will actually put a line through my data, which is really useful. So if I wanted to work out what the value of this particular function is at a certain time, I can just go to my Calc button, and then I can go to my value, and I can put in a value of say 4.5, and it will tell me what my Y value is for that. Again, I'll just show you second function Calc. Let's put in a value of say 7, and it will tell me what my Y value is for that. Alright, so that's about all you need to be able to do your assignment. If you need some more help, make sure you come and see me, and I'll go through that for you.